Hello and welcome back to our Botanian adventures, and we are still at war against one of the empires. I think it's the Northern Empire, because Lukon is constantly around here. Or is it the Western? I always get mixed up between them, you know. I really do. Need to... I mean, I know that the Southern is ruled by Regea, so obviously it's not her, but I can't really tell between the Northern and the Western, because one is Garrisons and the other one is Lukon, and I don't know which one's which. So we'll obviously take a look after this and see which one it actually is, but otherwise we're in a battle against Penton, actually. Penton is a fellow that has been kind of a mainstay in this series so far. It seems like he's always in every single episode recently, and I'm not entirely sure why that is, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Oh, just bonk him over the head. Bonk him over the head. There we go. Oh. That was amazing. Oh yes, I love the ragdolls. If I haven't mentioned it, I actually am a huge fan of ragdoll physics. I think they are super amusing, and hopefully we're going to see many more of those in the future. Okay, so I would like to maybe attack the enemy a little bit more viciously right here. I'm kind of... Oh, I'm killing some people. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, got to be careful about these crossbowmen as well. As you know, the crossbowmen can kill us. Oh, hello there. They can kill us very easily, in actual fact. Let's tell my people to... I was going to tell them to charge in, but no such luck, it's because my guys were right behind this hill here, and I did not tell them to go forward. Oh well, never mind. This is a done deal, as you can see. Diggory has not lost any units except one from this battle, which is perfect, absolutely perfect. Penton is getting himself... in a pretty bad situation here, and a number of people actually told me in the comments that maybe it was not a good idea for me to give my swords in exchange for the enemy's money. Now, here's the thing. I understand, of course, 100% that these lords have an income, and of course they have an income because they have various fiefs and things like that. Of course they have an income, you know. And they're from the north. Okay, so Lukon is actually a northern empire leader. All right, so yes, anyway, I do understand that they have fiefs, and that is to be expected, of course, that they will be able to continue earning money. But that's the thing. What if they have such a large army that they don't? What if they have a deficit, you know? What if they're only making, I don't know, 300 gold per day? You know, like, for example, I'm only making 407. I have a not exactly large army or anything like that, and I do only have one town under my control. So, you know, it's quite modest, you know. Let's just say that we have a relatively modest income in comparison to what the lords might, because let's face it, if they have multiple towns, or if they have a town and a castle or something like that, they're going to be able to make more money than I am. However, it is going to make it just that... I personally think it would make it just that little more difficult for them to recruit things, to buy new equipment, if they even do that. I don't actually know whether they do that, to be honest. But yeah, that's basically the whole reason why I decided to do that. Also, some people have mentioned that maybe they would be able to sell the swords to the marketplaces and be able to make a pretty significant profit as a result. Now, I'm not entirely sure if vassals do that kind of thing. I don't know whether they do. This guy is not the leader of his clan, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's the point. I know that they do sell some stuff sometimes, but I don't know whether they're going to specifically sell these swords, or whether they're going to sell them in a... well, intelligent manner. They might not use the utmost discretion when it comes to selling these swords, and as a result, they might sell 2 swords for 70,000 in comparison to what you could actually get them sold for, which is about 119,000, 120,000, somewhere around there. So that's something to bear in mind. So even if... oh wow, we got murdered. Yeah, these horse raiders are absolutely doing the number on me right now. Let's just tell these guys just to charge straight on in here. Hopefully they're going to. Oh, look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about with the AI auto-delegating. We lost so many units just purely for the fact that they auto-delegated in such a bad passive manner that it's making everything so much more difficult for us, because if they had just charged at the opponent, or if they had allowed our archers to do significant damage, then we would have been in a much better situation. But there you go. We actually ended up losing 25 units, which is pretty harsh. But we did take out an enemy vassal, which is obviously what we wanted to do. And any other Botanians here? Yes, we do have some Botanians. If I miss any Botanians, by the way, then that's just on me, you know. That's not really anything that I can do anything about. If I miss it, then I miss it, you know. I'm human after all. I'm not a AI. Even though, you know, maybe it would be easier to be one at some times. But anyway, Gifor, isn't that the guy that we actually traded a whole bunch of swords to? I'd like to check that out, actually. Hello there, Mr. Gifor. I would like to speak to you, sir. And if I can speak to him, I would like to see how much money he has. Okay, no, this is not the guy, surely, right? I should have actually checked, you know. I should have checked before I started the episode who I actually spoke to. But as you can see here, look at that. He's not really willing to give me anything. And you can see here that he doesn't actually have any swords in his inventory, but he might have already sold them on. You know what I mean? He might have sold them on. So that's the thing. I don't think it was Gifor. I think it was someone else. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, there is an owner here. I guess we'll... I'm going to actually abstain from this, I think. We do need to check on Caladog's family as well, because you never know. You never know what's going on there. And we would like to try to marry relatively soon, because otherwise we're not going to have the opportunity to procreate. And that's the whole point. Okay, no, she's 17 now. I feel very creepy doing that. All right, so anyway, yeah, this castle's been taken. That's nice. Oh, and it seems like we've made peace. Yes, we've made peace with the Northern Empire. Okay, that's actually fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. I don't think we'll have too many difficulties going forward. Ah, Tovia. I believe we spoke to him, didn't we? Let me actually have a look. Okay, so he's got 220,000. I don't know whether... I still don't know whether this is actually the guy that we spoke to, because he has none of the swords in his inventory, and I would have expected him, if I gave him like 6 or 7 swords, to be able to have much more than that, because each one is about 50 to 60,000. So, bit weird. But there you go. The Botanians actually did expand their territory, which is very nice to see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a quick look here. Yes. Okay. We are going to be building another smithy in Epicrotia. And now that it is actually under our control, this should be quite good. But before we do that, let's go and do something. Oh, yes. Let's go and make a two-handed / one-handed sword with this tier 5 blade. Oh yeah, it's looking nice. Oh yes. Okay, let's increase its cutting damage a little bit. Its handling is actually really good at the moment already. And we can do this. And we've got a new pommel as well, as far as I'm aware. Oh yes, we got the lobed pommel. Yeah. Oh, wow. We got a whole bunch of new pommels, actually. Pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, we got some pretty cool ones. Okay, I'm not entirely sure which one to go for, to be honest. There are so many. I believe we unlocked something that I would like to use, but maybe I'm missing it or something. I'm actually not sure. I think we... Ooh, that looks cool. I think that looks cool, in my opinion. All right, we're going to use that, and then we'll use our new grip as well, which is going to be this. Whoa, I like this sword, and I cannot lie. Oh, yes. this is looking very cool in my opinion. Okay, well, wait a minute. Someone mentioned that I should probably make a one-handed / two-handed sword with this new blade. And as you can see, it's looking mighty fine. I like this. I like how it's made so far. It looks very cool. And we're going to be using Thammaskeen steel like no one's business. The difficulty has increased rather significantly as well. So let me actually just see here for a real quick second. So the handling basically stays at around 87 with a pretty significant amount of cutting damage being increased as well as weapon reach. So as soon as it gets to 80, there we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do something like that. Then what about the pommel? Let's take a look at the stats increase of that. Yep, round about there seems pretty good. And then we have the long wire grip. So this is going to be just a pure two-handed sword by the looks of things. And what about the guard? Let's see what that actually does. Okay, so that increases our handling a little bit, and it also increases... Okay, that doesn't really do much, in my opinion. So let's just put it around about there. Halfway is perfectly fine with me. All right, so let's see. Ooh, we got some thrusting. Thrusting speed. Yes, not something that I really badly desire, I gotta say. All right, so... thrusting mechanics. There we go. Ooh. A wide concave dagger guard. Oh, okay. Well, that's not something that I badly desire. Thank you. So let's have a look. Ooh, swing speed. Oh, yeah. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Okay, so I'm going to call this... someone actually said that... let's have a look. Dangling dagger. Wait a minute. Let me actually just do something here real quick. There you go. Boom. Dangling dagger. Hilarious, hilarious. Thank you very much for your suggestions, by the way. Okay, so, yeah, let's actually take a look and see what these are all about. Well, it seems worse than what I have. The swing speed is just off 100, so I won't be able to take advantage of Speed Basher, which is obviously a big, slightly big issue. This is much more length, which I might like to use. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. What's my old sword as well, by the way? What is my old sword? Let me actually just... let me just go all the way... long claw, long claw. Okay, okay, okay. So at least we know what it is. Okay, so I'm going to go and speak to... Not a gang leader, thank you very much. I'll go and speak to this guy. And I think I'll get a caravan up and running, because a caravan is going to be basically unharassed, you know... unharassed completely. Inrik is going to be the leader of this caravan. Thank you very much. And let's see now. Where is the smithy? I think they destroyed it. Yeah, did they? Yeah, I think they actually destroyed it. That is really frustrating. That grinds my gears like no one's business, but oh well, never mind. Okay, I guess I will go to the... I guess I'll go to the tannery, and we'll see what we can do there. I know that some people have mentioned that I can go into the back streets, and we can fight some bandits and thugs and things like that. And I have done that, actually. I have done that before in the Bandit Lord series. And don't worry, those of you that are very much enjoying or have enjoyed the Bandit Lord series in the past, it might very well be coming back. It really just depends on version compatibility with certain mods. But otherwise, let's speak to this guy and do nothing with him, because I actually need to speak to the shop workers. Ooh, it's going to cost 22,000? Okay, that's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm going to get a smithy going on here. There we go. And Epicrotia is going to start really churning out the cash. They really are. Okay. So now that we're done here, I'm going to make my way back to the noble lands. We're going to obviously do a little bit of recruiting in normal, regular troop areas as well. And I think we're doing much better. I think we're doing much better than we were beforehand. And the caravan has already been attacked. What do you bet it already... Yes. Yes. Exactly, yes. It did indeed get... defeated almost immediately, in actual fact. That is, that's very annoying. That is actually very annoying. Okay, well, can't really do much about that. Let's see if I can recruit some troops from here. These guys are really, really frustrating as well. Deliver the herd to Varcheg. I guess I could do it. I mean, that's going to give me access to maybe some more units. I mean, I don't know how much relation I'm really going to gain from something like this, but Varcheg is only over here. The Khuzait are absolutely murdering everything in their path. They are very impressive, as always. It's actually kind of, well, scary, daunting, intimidating, frightening. I don't know, any of those words that could be used to describe how the Khuzait are in the game. They're just extremely strong. It is very strange to me. Very, very strange to me indeed. All right, so let's have a look here. We need to speak to Honeytongue Jin. Honeytongue Jin, who is a criminal, no less. Yes, a gang leader in actual fact. Okay, so let's see if we can do something here. And there we go. Okay, yes. We just increased our relation by 4 for nothing. That's pretty cool. And there you go. 30 honor. That's nice. 1,300 gold. Don't really care about the gold so much, but the relation increase, that's what we want to see. Alright, so place your bets. We're up against Mr. Pelisaur himself, and we're in Sturgeon territory, and that reminds me, maybe that will be something that we'll definitely look at for a possible series in the future, because we did play as Sturgia as Mr. Barney, the first one, and well, let's just say things didn't go necessarily according to plan, because the Sturgians, in my opinion at least, are very, very undertuned. I feel like they are very hard to play as, and they generally tend to get beaten by a lot of different factions at once. They generally tend to have all people focus them down, and it really is pretty sad. It's pretty sad, actually, because I personally felt like they were one of the coolest factions, but then in the first, I don't even know how long, but in the first few months of the game, the Sturgians were basically limping along on 2-3 fiefs, and it wasn't very good at all. So yeah, hopefully there will be some mods. Hopefully there are going to be some mods out there that can rebalance things just a little bit. Is that my guy? No, I'm red team, I believe, aren't I? Yes, I think so. Let's try and do some damage to this fella. Oh, never mind. Oh, I should have killed the heavy horse archer first. Get him. Ah, come on. Yes. Come on, Diggory. You can do this. Oh, nice damage. Okay, this is going to be a bit problematic. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got him. Okay, now... Oh, nice hit. Okay, actually really surprised that we were able to get that hit in there, but there you go. And now... Oh, yes, now we're in much more comfortable territory. You know, being able to use a one-handed axe, certainly much nicer for me, at least. Unfortunately, my friend here has a spear, and as a result, he's probably going to be kind of useless. I mean, spear users are not useless, but they are kind of hard to play with in tournament situations, because you're mostly going to be in very close proximity to your opponent, and spears do need that little extra length to be able to fully thrust into the opponent. Haha, yes, exactly. Okay, so now, this is a horse thief. Let's see if we can... Oh, really? Taking some damage already? That's not very nice of him. Gonna go for shield bash. Yeah, there we go. Nice. The shield bash finished him off very nicely indeed. Alright, so we do get some Sturgian armor, which I think is decent. And I am actually going to be going into the trade screen here and just selling a whole bunch of our armor and things. We do have a lot of it. There we go. And there you go. Look at that. 41,000. 41,000 just from that. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. So thankfully we have declared our task complete. And we can now start to move back to Batinian territory and maybe recruit some more people. Alright, here we go. We're doing the berserker thing. We're charging against some forest bandits. This is not a good idea. Do not do this at home, everyone. Ah, yes, there we go. Get him. Get that guy. Get that guy. He's dead. Oh, yes. Okay, now I'm going to get out my shield. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get out my shield. I was thinking to myself, oh, yes, I'm going to get out my shield, and then I put it away for some reason. But there you go. Okay, so we're going to do some damage. Nice headshot. Okay, can I get another one? No. No? Okay. Are you serious right now? Oh, I can't believe it. Okay. Anyway, the main reason why I'm doing this is just purely for the fact that most of my noble villages are relatively close by to this hideout, and gaining some relation with them is always useful. So it gives me an opportunity as well to have some fun with my throwing weapons, and of course to do a little bit with my two-handed weapon proficiency as well, and to practice my dodging skills. Look at that. Oh yes, just take him down. Take down that guy too. Just cleave through them. Oh, I gotta say, this is my new sword, by the way. Don't know whether you've noticed, but this is my new sword. It's working very nicely indeed. It does a lot of damage. I'm not really missing that extra speed, and the length is very, very nice. So pretty happy with that. And look at that. Wow, that was a very easy kill indeed, sir. You did not do a very good job of defending your hideout, that's for sure. But look at this. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, so now we have rescued prisoners, which is absolutely fantastic. I love getting rescued prisoners. Any single time you can get those, they are really, really good to do. Also, because it's a forest bandit hideout, we have 11 forest bandits to recruit, as well as bushwhackers and freebooters and so on and so forth. And they also level up into Batanian units. So that's going to be super fun to see. And, well, we're just going to have to find out how long they're going to take to be converted to our side. And then we'll hopefully have a pretty decent time of things going forward. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of volunteers as well, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of off-screen progression to level those up. Slightly shorter episode today, but there aren't really that many things that I can do on screen that are going to be that exciting, because obviously we don't really have any wars going on. We don't have any, well, pretty much anything going on. I'm just going to run around and probably do some hideout fights, hopefully get some bandits killed as well, and I might go back to Praven as well and put some people in the garrison there, because some people have told me a nice tip about that, where you can place bandits in there and they'll recruit them for free pretty much, which is really, really nice. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.